Hey man, shut up. What? The intro going, man. Hey, how you doing? Today we got some Degeneracy. I am excited because this Somalian guy, he ain't doing no better. Now, I don't pray on nobody downfall ever. I don't wish bad upon anybody, but I do wish you get what you asked for, right? And he was working real hard to get in the position he's in right now. So I'm happy for him. You know, I'm real happy for him. So Atozy, disrespectful IRL streamer is scared he ruined his life. I thought that was his goal, but whatever. All right, let's get to this.
Things have got so much worse for the disrespectful IRL streamer as he's now facing a new crime charge. And if things keep going this way, it'll be inevitable for him to be stuck in Korea's prison system for a while. In my last video covering this guy, I said that it would likely be my last update on him for a while, as there wasn't really that much Johnny could do, you know, considering that one of his mods confirmed that his equipment had been taken away from him.
I've heard now that he's starting to go broke over in Korea.
That's crazy.
He will, because he has to stay till March. The 5th of March, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's kind of early in this video, so I probably shouldn't start roasting nobody. But what narcotics is he on? He look like a sloth. He look like he does all the drugs. And then if we come over here,
he can't stream because he does not have a work visa, and his phones and laptops are at the police.
They're with the police?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And at least it has been a little while now, considering it's the next year. Happy New Year's, by the way. But I might have been wrong, because apparently he got access to another phone very quickly since he's been back on his Discord server. And
wait. If I come back to streaming, I don't know where it will be at this point. I made a new YouTube.
Also created a new YouTube channel. And he's been messaging on his Discord server, as you can see here, but we'll get back into that later. But obviously, this is Johnny Somalia. Disrespect.
His face irritates me. This picture in specifically this picture irritates me. Because he looked like a vegetable, like a cucumber, like one of them cucumber, you know, from the VeggieTale things, the little cucumbers. He looked, man.
Respectful IRL streamer who's essentially known for going into other countries that are extremely high trust societies, only to push everyone's boundaries as far as you can. And the dude clearly believes that he'll get away with anything that he does because, get this, he keeps pushing the limits and he keeps on getting thrown into jail cells. But that doesn't stop him from saying, I'm gonna beat this case like OJ. I don't think OJ is a person you want to aspire to be. We've been
Side note, A to Z, sir, Sile, listen. Buddy, can I talk to you real quick? Where you get this hoodie from? Because that hoodie look comfortable. I don't know if you're watching this. On the off chance you are, I hope you are. Please be looking at this. Where you get this hoodie from? Because your website sell mats. That hoodie look comfortable. I think, personally, it'd be really cool if you did a hoodie with the mat thing on it. Like the whole hoodie was the mat. The whole hoodie, the whole, I'm talking about the whole hoodie was the mat, like the design of it, you know. I like this hoodie. Where you get that? It look comfortable. It do. It look comfortable.
Covering this guy for a little bit over a year now, and in the meantime, he's already been to Japanese jail, detained in Israel, and he's now stuck in Korea for always repeating the same behavior over and over again. And as we know, the court date has been pushed back from December 20th of 2024 to March 7th, 2025. And now the guy is desperate because he's stuck in Korea, he can't work, he doesn't have his passport.
He gonna end up turning himself in. Like, hey man, y'all look. I can't no more. Just let me. I know y'all got some space back there. I know it's a couple rooms, something. I know y'all got something back there. I could just, you know, just give me 1.5 meals a day. Y'all ain't gotta fully feed me. You don't even gotta have the lights on in there, so I don't need no electricity. Just come on, man.
there's not much to do then. And the reason he can't work is because he doesn't have his work visa and he doesn't have most of his equipment, as that was taken from him. So at least for now, he can no longer do his job, which is essentially running around in public harassing innocent people. Because if he continues to do that, even if he gets new equipment, he doesn't have his work visa, and that can just add even more charges to his already ongoing legal case. And then to make things even worse for the guy, he's still being hunted by the South Korean population with a bounty for those who can catch and smack the Golden Goblin. That's what the Koreans have dubbed him.
Hilarious.
The reason for this name is apparently a Golden Goblin is someone who drops a loot, and you know, the loot is the bounty they get for smacking him. So there we go. So it's safe to say the dude is terrified, but I don't really have that much remorse for the guy. It seems like, as we've covered here on this channel, he's dug his own grave. He's had 80 million outs, but he just keeps doubling down and just continues the same behavior. But because he'll actually have to face consequences for his antics for the first time in a long time since Japan. In Japan, he only got 3 months, but apparently that wasn't enough to deter him. So, now he's back for round 2 in Korea. But by the way things look right now, it looks like he'll be getting a lot more than 3 months. And the dude is afraid that he might have actually ruined his life forever. Not only because, you know, he might get some serious time, but also because he has no valuable place to stream currently. And clearly, that's what he cares the most about. And the newest update on Johnny is apparently there's a new charge. The dude committed a new crime. Or, well, it happened before, but the charge came from, you know, because he live streams everything he does. So one of the victims and the companies that saw it, or that it happened to, they went, hey, we're filing a charge for that. So this information was first reported on Bang TV, a South Korean YouTube channel, on his community tab. And here it says, fortunately, in the case of Jung Sung, I might be butchering names here. I'm so sorry. Passenger bus number 271. Jung Sung is apparently the name of the company whose bus Johnny was on. The victim was identified. The bus driver in the video gave a statement, and the Jung Sung passenger bus manager, who was on the bus at the time Johnny was on this bus, gave a statement about witnessing the obstruction of the business. So this guy really chose the worst possible bus to essentially do his antics on, because what are the chances that Johnny Somali is on the same bus as the bus company manager? I mean, that's just a full circle moment.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I listened to him read that, but I was trying to read it myself and I was confusing myself because I was listening to him, but I wasn't. He was going faster than I was, and so I kind of blacked out a little bit. But I understand now. He did dumb stuff on the bus with the bus manager on it. The bus company manager. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that so much. It's like karma was just around, right? Karma was just around, just sitting with him, just sitting, right? And it's like, not yet, but we're gonna put a seed. We're gonna put a seed right there. We're gonna plant us a seed right here. Let's water that. We'll be back to you later. And now we're at later. And it's a tree. Big old apple tree. Dropping apples all on Johnny Somali head because he done. I'm sorry.
Johnny, I guess, was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and he documented and uploaded all of it. So the charge of obstruction of business was acknowledged, and the case was sent to the prosecution.
Again, that's 2 in it. That's the second one in it because he got that for he got obstruction for pouring the noodles on the thing and throwing them around and cussing the lid out and stuff and having that speaker on.
It's a couple more of these business obstruction charges. He can't help but go to prison because don't forget, he also has one charge of obstruction of business for the ramen incident at the 7-Eleven. Now he has a second. So for one charge of obstruction of business, he would likely have to pay a fine. For 2 charges, he might face a few months in prison. For 3, this number just keeps adding, and then 4 and 5 and so on. So, I mean, like, if he just keeps getting these charges, he might have to sit in prison for a while. And Andrew from Legal Mindset explained why this is an obstruction of business.
This right here, when the bus driver has to get up and handle you and yell at you, that's obstruction. You are causing a delay. If you guys don't know, in case you guys haven't been to Korea, buses tend to run on time.
Okay.
And if you are in any way delaying the timeliness of a bus, that is huge. That is absolutely big because that same bus is driving back and forth all day. And if you've messed them up by 5 minutes, that messes up the whole schedule for the whole day. So this is a big deal.
Very
So
big,
yeah,
very
at this
big.
point, it's pretty much inevitable that Johnny will be facing some time in Korea's prison. Now, we just kind of have to wait for how much this time will actually be. But other than that, his best friend in Korea, Hank Yu, who is also, I guess, his co-conspirator in a lot of his live stream antics, he recently had an interview for the podcast K-Town Social Club, where the hosts made sure to question Hank about his friendship with Johnny Somali. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, since this lore just keeps on adding new characters to the roster, Hank was one of the guys who screamed at Johnny to stop drinking in that video where all of them were allegedly in the back of a police car being hidden away from the Korean citizens who were hunting them.
They was on a bus the whole time.
Stop drinking in a cop car, man. That's not on camera. Or I'm gonna drop everything, man.
We're not drinking. We're not drinking. We're not drinking.
Hey, please, bro.
It's not on camera.
You follow my orders. We're not helping you. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Oh, lie. This is not Japan. Americans have way more freedom.
Are they in the bus?
We guys always were.
Protecting us. We
They
were
look
back in the
kinda
police
low,
car.
don't they?
Come and get us.
Yo, they gonna look at these films. They gonna be like, oh, hell no.
That's not a bus.
I said stop drinking.
And he was also the other friend of Johnny alongside of Gino in this video where they were all beaten up by South Korean citizens. So maybe they really needed to be in the back of that police car for protection. So now that our memories are refreshed, let's take a look at what he has to say.
I don't agree with everything what he does, but I do support his freedom of speech. And
What do
the
you
reason why
agree with? What do you agree with that he does?
I agree with pissing off Korean Xers. For sure.
Xers?
Generation X, yes.
What? So you just help Johnny harass random people in Korea who many aren't even Gen X because you dislike Gen X? Interesting.
What did Generation X do?
Generation X is a
What
war.
he doing? What he doing? He rolling some. Oh, that's just a piece of paper. Where his
In
paper? He might
Korea.
be. What he doing?
Yeah,
Have you guys ever-
explain it.
Oh, he just folding a piece of paper. For a second, it looked like he was rolling something.
Generation X is a worst in Korea.
Yeah,
Have you guys
explain it. Well, why are they the
All right.
worst? What do they do?
So do you know the Generation X attitude, like, how dare you disagree with me?
Okay.
I mean, I think that's just the general
Boomers too, right?
Boomers too, but boomers, I believe they have their own reason because Korea was actually poor then.
Yeah, but Johnny was not just going after Generation X. He was mostly targeting like Gen Z Koreans on the street and like harassing them, no? And boomers too.
I felt comfort.
Gen Z actually loves.
Pretty sure zero Gen Xers were comfort women too. So
Well, that's a good point. And I heavily doubt that the average Gen Z Korean loves Johnny. That's definitely not what I've heard.
I know, but Gen Z actually love Johnny. Trust me.
You mean like 90% of Gen Z love Johnny, or
Okay, so that boomer that was in the convenience store in the 7-Eleven that was getting harassed by Johnny, that woman deserved to be harassed like that?
and have thrown stuff
Like-
thrown.
Oh,
at
no,
The ramen?
no,
What does
that
freedom
I
of
actually
speech have to
disagree
do with action?
Okay.
That I actually disagree with.
So you
Johnny.
have you have a line then.
Oh, well, thankfully you don't agree with everything he does. So he's saying he's doing all that with the sole purpose of pissing Generation X people off.
This guy's dumb,
he
bro. Oh,
says
this is
he's
dumb. This is dumb. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, bro, what? Why even do this, bro? You could have. There's so many other things you could have did to get popularity, and this is not even like good popularity. No one likes you. No one. I don't even think the people that are that are sinking with your ship likes you. They just ain't got nobody else. That nobody likes them because they associated themselves with you for too long. So it's a wrap for them too. So they just, all right, we're all gonna go down. Hopefully this will be some Pirates of the Caribbean type stuff, and we'll be in like Davy Jones' Loca or something, and then we be able to like have the ship that opens up and undead ship, whatever, But in actuality, he just gonna be in prison, and y'all gonna have to try to continue your life the way it was. But it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same.
Free speech supporter. But what Johnny did and has been doing all along isn't really a matter of free speech. Like, I would even risk saying that it has never been a matter of free speech. Like, the dude has just straight up been harassing and threatening people. Free speech obviously is extremely important, but so is not being harassed and used for content by random streamers when you're simply walking in public. Like, come on, if you are commuting on a bus, one of the last things you want is some streamer to shove a rotting fish in your face and laugh at it while he's live streaming your reaction for his content. People do not want that to happen in society.
So you say you support Johnny Somali's right to free speech, right? But then when you continue to hang out with him after he then gets violent with people and puts his hands on people or does break the law, you do realize you're no longer supporting his freedom of speech and you're just supporting his illegal behavior, right?
Right, but Johnny never actually put his hands on people.
He has threatened to, hasn't he?
Oh,
Moxie as a joke. Yeah.
You can't joke. Nah, B. No, that's not. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm surprised he didn't get locked up immediately for that. Like, just like off top, but you gotta go. You gotta go. I don't care what America do with you, but you can't be here. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the up out of here.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.
Get to stepping.
Get the stepping.
You know, it's like one of them. If you know where that's from and you're not subscribed, it's okay. We're friends. If you know where that's from and you are subscribed, guess what? We're still friends. If you know where that is, we're friends. It's what I'm trying to say. It's and I was also trying to be like, hey man,
So he jokingly threatened to rape somebody.
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
So how do we know if it's a joke or not?
Like, that's online like streaming stuff, and I don't know if it's a threat because he said that you should get raped by Somalis.
I feel like he just proved to the world he's about as intelligent as a loaf of bread. But let's keep going.
I would take care of my safety first, right? But at the same time, like,
right, but taken to the logical conclusion,
doesn't really endanger my
right, but taken to the
right
logical
conclusion.
Didn't you just get your ass beat last? Didn't you get your ass beat though?
I did.
Right.
So how did he not put you in danger then?
He did, but that wasn't supposed to happen in a first world country like Korea. You know,
why wouldn't it?
That
you know what else is not supposed to happen in the first world country like Korea? Some dumb American is not supposed to be coming over there doing dumb stuff. That's not supposed to happen. Really, it's not supposed to happen anywhere. Nobody should be doing dumb stuff like that. People are gonna do dumb stuff all the time. Because people do dumb stuff on accident. Because some people don't realize what they're doing is dumb. He realizes what he's doing is dumb. He knows what he's doing is dumb. He went to a different country because he got kicked out of another country because what he was doing was dumb. And he's still doing the dumb stuff. You can't tell me he's one of those people that just don't know. Nah, bruh. Nah. You trying to justify him. You need to be in jail with him. Yup. Same cell. Yup. I think that should work. I think it should be, I don't know how Korea jails is. Matter of fact, let's look that up real quick. Man, what? Oh, okay, I'm about to say something better be some rust somewhere, something. Look like something off with the L. Hold on. Inmate second. What's up with this? Why does it look like a dormitory? No, that's not acceptable.
would happen in Mexico, basically.
What? No. If you go to a country and you mock their culture, don't be surprised if you get your ass beat. That is a universal thing. How is this not clicking with them? But they do ask him what Johnny has been up to. And by the way, this interview happened before his trial was officially delayed.
Where's Johnny now? What's he up to? Is he doing okay? His trial's next week, isn't it?
Yeah, Johnny's doing all right, but he's not with me right now. But
yeah, because everyone knows where you live.
Yeah, so like my location's like compromised, so I'm not gonna keep Johnny here, you know.
Wait, right,
obviously.
But do you still hang out with him? You have like meals with him? You have pizza with him? You eat what, jjajangmyeon with him? What do you do with him?
I talked to him about a couple legal cases because he is
stupid.
He is a witness to that aggravated assault, and he's a witness to like stalking, all that, you know.
Yeah. So do you?
So y'all trying to play victim? Is that what this is? That's what that sounded like, innit? Like they trying to play victim. I hope they put them under jail. I hope they be in jail for so long that they forget that everybody. I hope they be in jail so long that we not even using phones no more. Because I think in about 15 years they'll come up with something else. It's gonna be something else. Maybe glasses. Everybody gonna have their phone and their glasses. Like, it's going to be something else. Because what? How much more can we? Come on, man. It's getting to the point where like, all right, bro, we can use. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really use my phone like that. Like I don't. I don't. As a matter of fact, when I get a phone call, my heart drops. It do, because I be thinking it's somebody asking me for some money, like a bill. You know. Yeah, maybe those are just my problems. That might just be me. I live life on the edge. Sick of this edge.
You eat with him or
I'm
what?
also a witness to those cases. No, not really. I mean,
okay.
if I eat with him, that's gonna like compromise his safety too. You know.
So what's your take overall? Is he in your opinion, or is he going to be okay?
Okay. This is going to determine how really dumb this dude is. Unintelligent, chromosome deficient. Right? We about to figure this out, huh?
Well, they're trying to make it political, and
sure.
You know what happened to my case because they made my case political back in East Texas. I got right,
but that was from American government, not Korean government.
Yeah, but like Korea has like much, I would say, more lenient sentencing than the United States. So Johnny's probably not going to go to prison. He's going to.
Oh, you think he'll be let go?
Either let go or like at most like pay some fines, you know, because I mean, what do you do that?
Don't get me wrong. He is going to have to pay. This is what they might try to do. They might try to only give him fines. And the only reason I'm saying this is because they haven't arrested him yet. So they're trying to drain. This might be their strategy. They're trying to keep him out, like keep him here, but keep him out so he can't work. Make it so he can't work. Drain his funds, right? And then have the court. Don't send him to prison, but give him a bunch of fines that you know he's not going to be able to pay. And because you can't pay the fines, you got to serve prison time. So the prison time, so it's going to make it look like, oh man, it's your fault because you ain't had the money. You came over here, did all of this, and you ain't had the money to pay your way out. So prison is your fault. You know? Maybe that's what they done. Maybe.
That was like felonious.
What do you mean he didn't do anything that was felonious? Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, I have an entire list on one of my past videos of every felony this guy's committed. And that was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So there's probably more as of right now. National Security Law, Anti-Terrorism Act, Business Obstruction, the Deepfake Incident, a crime of insult, defamation, an act of assault, Narcotics Control Act, and finally, a defamation, an act of assault, narcotics.
This one gonna hurt. Hold on. He was seen on YouTube live inhaling what was believed as self-punishment is hard to avoid for saying that they use it doesn't matter where they what? So
Control Act, and finally, a Misdemeanor Penalty Act. Johnny's clearly been speedrunning the Korean Penal Code, and Hank is out there asking, what did he do that was felonious? And by the end of the interview, they ask Hank if he knows where Gino is, and even though he responds that Gino went...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We all friends. I don't know what felonious mean. And for everybody who else is out there who don't know what that word means, let's get educated. Felonious.
Felonious. Relating to or involved in crime.
Okay, so he's saying he's not related to or involved in crime. They stupid. Yep, there it is.
From Korea directly to Japan, there's a lot of people saying, hey, that's not even true, considering, his last post on social media. But back to the Johnny situation. Apparently, he's got a new phone once again, and he started messaging on his Discord one more time. And this time, he seems to be considering a real comeback in his career. If I come back to streaming, I don't know where he'll be at this point. I honestly should have never been banned from Kick, but that's in the past. I feel like this might be the first message from this guy where he realized he ruined his own life. Because clearly it doesn't seem that jail time phases him. What does seem to phase him is not being able to live stream. And now that's become extremely hard for him with all of his bans. And then you have all the legal implications from Korea on top of that. But Johnny has uploaded some VOD on his old stream where I guess when he was back in Japan in 2023, but that's really not that relevant to this situation right now. It's not like he's uploading new content from Korea onto his Rumble as of now. But as I mentioned earlier, the problem for his comeback is he managed to get banned on essentially every single relevant streaming platform. So his comeback, even if he goes all in, it's going to be very hard to find him because he's banned. And obviously he made a new YouTube
He ain't gonna make
account,
no money, man.
but if he starts streaming on YouTube again, it won't really last for too long considering he's already been banned on YouTube once before. He's also bragging.
Wait, so if you get banned, I thought they usually ban accounts, not people. Now I know that there's like been people who got banned, but like I thought they typically would ban your account and then you could just go make another account. You just gotta start all over. Right? I thought that was
about the title of world's most controversial live streamer on his new YouTube channel. But Johnny's main problem is he's not even controversial. He's just universally hated. But if you want the full story of how we even got here, you can check out this video here, or you can check out this one that YouTube's recommending to you. And other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully. Peace.
Well, if you're still watching the video at this point, I greatly appreciate it. If you have a video suggestion you want to see us watch, please put that in the comments below. We'll add it to the list and join the Discord. We are Driver Stat is the name of our Discord. Link in the description. Both of them, all three of them, the Korean, the Somalian, and not Somalian, the Korean, the Johnny Somali, and that guy, man, ignorant. All right.